Chi Baker here from Street Tactical Integrations in Portland, Oregon. And we are going to be launching a new class which is focused predominantly on weapons training. Why weapons? In a video that will be linked below, I talked about force multipliers. Unfortunately, in what's happening in Portland these days, violence is on the rise. Violence with weapons is on the rise. Kidnapping, shooting, armed robbery, carjacking has all happened in my neighborhood in the last few months. I live in Southeast Portland, around 82nd, between Powell and Division, and crime is literally at my doorstep. Kidnapping attempt at my kid's school, neighbor got a gun pulled on them, another woman attempted kidnapping at a traffic stop, high-speed chases, all sorts of things are happening in Portland during the months of October, we're into November of 2021. Weapons training helps you develop the skills, the attributes to manage an assaultive situation where violence is either imminent or is occurring presently, and you need to get the advantage of using a weapon, using, again, force multiplier, so that you can get home safely. This class is going to emphasize collie stick, the use of a knife, typically a folding pocket knife. It could be a rigid knife. We may move into other weapons that typically aren't used in self-protection, things like tomahawks, longer sticks like staffs. Predominantly we're going to be focusing on stick and knife, so dagger and stick. We may move up to machete as well. The idea again is that this course is really centered around self-protection, and it's going to be used or taught through that lens. That it's not being taught through the lens of the art of martial arts or specifically geared towards gaining ranks in a system. If that is of interest, that will be available, but that's not going to be the focus. The focus is really going to be learning and honing skills of weapons that you may carry on your person or can easily be found in your environment, like a stick, how to use things like water bottles, cell phones, keys, through the training of these different traditional weapons. So, if you're interested in gaining more skill, more prowess in weapon training, please contact me. Class will be starting fairly soon. Launching date has not been decided yet. It will be more than likely in the later part of November or the earlier part of December, depending on enrollment. Critical skills in self-protection, critical skills to learn, to hone, to practice, and to become highly proficient in. Remember that during attack, your adrenaline dumps, your brain goes offline, and your muscle memory skills need to be online, and so you are acting, your body's naturally moving the way it needs to do. There's no process of thought of what should I do, how should I do it, where should I go. Your body just reacts. It moves the way it needs to move. So please contact me as soon as possible. In the link below, there'll be at least one link talking about force multipliers. I may provide other links. Again, we are in Southeast Portland, around the 82nd between Powell and Division. Contact me for the address. Right now, this class will be held outside, undercover, so you won't get rained on. Please subscribe and like, and stay safe, and keep your community strong.